if this doesn't say on his dedication, last night at like 11 o'clock at night, he tweeted a picture of him bringing chairs to the venue. There were no chairs in the venue prior to Polo bringing them.
No way. There's so many chairs here right now.
Yeah, I know. There's at least 150,
yeah.
probably more, but he was lugging that here himself. So good stuff to him. Anyway, let's talk about the event that Polo's spearheading right now and actually give it some good commentary. We got BassMage going up against H4DS, a good old-fashioned Pokemon battle for top 32.
Yes, it's funny because there are so many people actually coming into the venue with Pokemon plushies. I don't know if you've seen, there's so many Pokemon plushies.
Oh yeah, I will say plushie culture is like a lot bigger here. Goes for the spike at the ledge, I respect it.
Yeah, this is kind of an interesting matchup, right? It's scary for Jigglypuff to really commit to anything because of Pikachu being able to convert a lot of things, but if you can take that trade as Jigglypuff, you want to take that trade. If you get hit by Nair and you do a forward air, you're coming out on top, right?
Yeah. Also, shout-outs to whoever picked the music because we got Abyss of Time playing in the background.
Oh, yeah.
One of the many great Tekken tracks they added to this game.
The Tekken music is so good.
I love it so much. But anyway, let's talk about BassMage a little bit. Chilling Mountain's best player and arguably the best puff player in the world. He's run into a little bit of difficulty with HBox making some pretty big tournament runs here in Ultimate, as well as losing to Hungrybox recently too. But that said, he is the man who put Puff on the map from Arizona, and he has kept the tradition alive of making this character look godlike.
Yeah. On the flip side, we do have H4. A lot of people are kind of questioning who else can really represent Pikachu other than Esam, and this is your man right here, H4, right? As he dies to dash attack.
Well, these are two of the lightest characters in the game. I believe Jigglypuff is second lightest and Pikachu is like third lightest, if I have my math correctly.
I think Game & Watch is third lightest, but yes, very light. Very
no,
light
I think Pikachu's lighter than both of them because I remember Squirtle and Game & Watch type of fourth.
Oh.
I've stared at Ultimate Frame data for a long time, my friend.
I believe you. I believe you. If someone's tied, you already know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, that back air is going to be killing super deep down, but at 140%, which is a lot longer than Puff lives usually.
Yeah. And I feel like that's a testament to like how far BassMage has pushed like the Puff meta, right?
Right.
I don't know how he does it with a character so light, but he makes it so difficult to hit him.
Right. I mean, again, this is a character with one of the best air speeds in the game.
Yes.
Pretty okay out of shield options. Really good aerials. Like Nair is a really good coverall option. Down air is really good for comboing. Up air is not amazing, but you still use it to combo into the good old-fashioned rest. But obviously back air is the game changer here.
Yeah, and also like the buffs, of course, the double jab and the grab really sets up for good situations against many other characters, but not Pikachu. Right here, you want to take those trades all day. You want to hit those smash attacks and take those trades and win against those aerials.
But Pikachu's a character with a lot of aerial multi-hits or not very strong aerials otherwise.
Yes.
So that Nair is a really useful option. The one thing that H4 has to really counteract that is the up air. The up airs were just slightly disjointed pretty fast, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. It definitely doesn't kill.
Ah, what a call out on the jump. That is so rough. When you're playing against like Jigglypuff, you can't really be in the air too much, but when you are Pikachu, that's your confirms. It's hard to decide to like stay grounded like when your confirms all come from the air.
Yeah, this is a huge combo character in Pikachu, but Puff is so awkward in the floatiness and the air drift factor, as well as just having an air you can mash to get out of disadvantage pretty easily. It is so difficult for Pikachu to work around. So this is one of Pikachu's harder matchups, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it's hard to say. I think if you play Pikachu a little bit more grounded, it's going to be a much easier time. But
but you don't want to play Pikachu grounded.
No,
is the thing.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be much harder to play.
Right there, BassMage put himself in a really scary situation trying to finish off the game. But whenever you have an extra stock up on your opponent, you can go for the kill. You go for it.
Yeah, 90%. We'll take that fair. So long as you can make it back onto the stage. That Thunder actually kind of helped BassMage.
It did. It got him out of a scary situation. Some really good DI. Tries to forward air him out of the Skull Bash. Excellent play there. But the uppie's going to come through. H4 not done yet, but that up tilt will be taking that stock if it connects.
Nice.
Doesn't matter. Dash attack.
So good at catching whether you're going to jump, whether you're not going to land fast enough, run straight into this dash attack. BassMage is so good at this matchup.
Yeah, dude. I mean, again, this is the best Puff player in the world right now. So this is not someone you want to be trifling with. Number one in the great state of Arizona for a long time.
Yeah.
Ever since Stroder kind of fell off a little bit, BassMage has been the one to take up the scenes there.
Yeah, and it's nice to hear, like, if you ever talk to BassMage, how he thinks about his opponents, right?
Yeah.
Whenever someone casually brings up the idea of like, yeah, I conditioned them,
Yeah.
you know that they're actively thinking about the game, like pretty much in every single match that they play.
Yeah, dude. And, you know, Puff's a character who you really like, well, how do you condition them? You know, do you condition them to jump here? But, you know, the thing about BassMage is that it's easy for him. He knows. And a lot of the time, you just get hit by stuff that seems samey, so it's very difficult for you to tell exactly what habits he's reading on.
Mm-hmm. You get hit by Nair twice. BassMage now up 1 game.
He is. Oh my God! Wait,
that angle.
That down smash angle. I have not seen that before.
Yeah, that angle is actually awful, but it's pretty difficult to hit.
Definitely, yeah. He's gonna go super deep for it. But again, you know, when you're Pikachu, you really don't gotta worry that much about it. I mean, Pikachu's got an excellent recovery with a lot of mix-up potential. You know, if you still have a double jump, you can use that to mix up even further your quick attacks, your positioning of it. But I mean, again, quick attack really comes from the deep sometimes.
Yeah, I think what's funny too is that when it comes to this matchup, both of these characters really want to kill off stage. You know, they want to go for those gimps. They want to be able to nail a back air off stage. But it's going to be hard for either of them to really get something.
And look at BassMage's patience here, not diverting too far away from the beneath of that platform. When you're on the stage like Smashville, you want to hug the middle of the stage as much as possible because it is so difficult in Ultimate because of its engine to fall through platforms. Yeah. So, you know, it's a really good way to stave off some aerial pressure and allow yourself to get some extra damage on the board.
Yeah, it's so much more so in this stage compared to any other stage, right?
Right.
Because that center platform can mean life or death.
Yeah, it dominates so much of the stage.
Okay, back at the ledge. Nice attempt at a trump.
Wow.
Didn't get the trump, but still managed to pick up the kill with the back air. Definitely well needed for H4 right now.
Right. I mean, you know, with that much rage, getting a kill with Pikachu is super crucial. And that's a big deal. It's going to snap some momentum back in his favor. BassMage is going to need to readjust here, but looking for any option to take the kill. And again, H4 is doing a good job spacing, but again, you use that quick attack haphazardly, you got to expect to suffer the punishment for it.
Especially with a character that has a Nair like that, right?
Oh, yeah. Nair killed at, I believe, 150 from center.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Tech chase situation right here for H4. Oh, he's cooking.
Yeah, dude, that one spike, good tech chase read. Use the quick attack to get some extra pressure on the board. Makes up where he's going to be.
This is what I love about BassMage. When he does like those fade in, fade out dares, it's so difficult to really understand what situation you're in. Can you whiff punish? Are you in the position for it? And is BassMage aware of it?
Right. Right now, H4 looking for something. BassMage doesn't have a lot of resources to spend. Has a couple jumps, but he's going to use it to air dodge back to the ledge perfectly. Oh. And now hits his turn. He's going to go for the wall of pain off stage.
Nice.
Gets another one. He can't make that back. Wait, he can. Excellent recovery. However,
no jumps left. That's it.
Dude, BassMage really thought he had something there. He thought he had H4 caught without enough resources to make it back. Little did he know that he was the one who was being had.
Yeah, it's Pikachu. You always have to be aware of it. Nice attempt at another catch on the quick attack. That move can get really two-framed out.
Right.
This whole stretch and hurtbox shifting that move does can sometimes work against Pikachu.
Right. Oh, wait, he can't make that back. No tech. And yeah, BassMage is it. Burnt too many jumps. H4 was doing a really good job of making sure that he couldn't make that one back.
Right. And that's the other move that we didn't talk about, right? Up air is great. It's disjointed. It can go for those trades when you're playing against Jigglypuff, but those down airs, those down airs hurt.
They do.
Whether you get the weak spot or the spike, you don't want to be put into that position.
Yeah, we were talking about Pikachu's like weaker multi-hit aerials. Up air's disjointed, but it's pretty weak, doesn't get kills.
Right.
Down air, it spikes in this game. But even then, if it doesn't spike, it still does like 20%.
It still sends you so far off stage. You're still in a lethal position.
It's not hard to hit either. It lingers for a very long time.
Yeah, tell that to all the Pikachu players.
Yeah. Has a landing hitbox? Thing's scary, man.
It really is. Having a landing hitbox is it's so nice because you could choose whether to do it or not.
Yeah.
And that actually adds so much layers to your pressure.
Right. And it makes your opponent be like, oh, I need to shield this, but you don't always have to. And then when you don't, they can do it again, and you're in trouble even more.
Yeah. Nice for H4 to answer with that game number 2. Definitely well needed too. BassMage really seems like he has a grasp of the matchup.
Dude, again, you know, you play this matchup a lot. And Ultimate at this point in the stage of its play cycle, matchups are becoming very optimized.
Yes.
So you're needing to dig a lot deeper than you used to have to.
Yeah.
You can't just rely on matchup experience anymore to win your sets. You really got to function and know the intimacies of the matchup and know what options work and which ones you should avoid and which ones are good mix-up tools. And BassMage just kind of knows all that.
Yeah, yeah. He's been playing Jigglypuff for quite a while now. Previously playing Fox, right? Now making the full switch to Jigglypuff, and with so much more playtime on Jigglypuff, you kind of really get the minutia of like, okay, how are these interactions going to happen?
Right.
And of course, H4 has been playing Pikachu for a very long time.
Man, do people really still think Pikachu is the best character in the game?
I don't think so, but a lot of people put Pikachu top 5.
Yeah. Well, I mean, top 5 in terms of potential, I can definitely see. But like top 5 just due to their merits, that's not something I can really.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on what you like kind of expect from a player.
Yeah. And we're talking about how this character might not be a messiah, might not be a game changer.
Oh.
But you did see that recovery that H4 did before he got tech chased.
Yeah.
You did see that. That was insane.
Mm-hmm.
You skull bash into wall jump into thunder, was able to squeeze out an upper before he conditioned into an uppy.
Oh, wow. What a crazy situation put in. BassMage not dying from the back air, thankfully. At 130, has to recover against H4. Another trump. Oh my goodness, BassMage is not ready for those.
No, he's not. And H4 is going to keep this one a little bit more even than before. All he needs is one combo, and he's very much back in this thing.
Okay. I do like how grounded H4 has been, if not throwing out the Thunder Jolts, because you are like trying to air-to-air BassMage, right? You're trying to really snipe out the jumps and get something started. Here it is, an up tilt leading to a bit more damage.
Oh, he was trying to catch a dash in there with that Thunder Spark.
Mm-hmm.
I respect it, but Chili BassMage will not be denied. Gonna get a down air, put for some troubles. Looking for a tech chase, but again, just gonna remain patient on the ground. And he plays a lot more grounded of a Puff than a lot of other Puffs do.
Yeah, right. Because that, having jab is such a good tool, having access to dash attack, and the fact that you get grabbed by Puff, you're never expecting it. Who's expecting to get grabbed by Puff? Oh, wow.
Very close swing there, but that back air gonna send him off stage. The Skull Bash gonna bounce him off the wall.
Yeah.
Still a very even game.
Yeah. Pay attention to like how well like BassMage really uses those jumps and how narrow he keeps it with H4. If H4 whiffs something, there he is. He's ready to punish.
Always within his own burst range. Recognizes the burst range of his opponents incredibly well, and just recognizes you're gonna be swinging here. I'm gonna hit you after.
Right. Surprised we didn't see a Thunder in that situation. I think H4 didn't want to throw out another Thunder and get punished for it, right?
Right. Especially in a scary situation when you're off stage. It's not that scary when you're Pikachu, but again, he didn't have a jump, so I respect him fading back and trying to get back on stage.
This is top 32, so it is best of 5.
Yeah.
This isn't the last game, but I wonder if we're going to actually go back to Kalos if you're... well, this is BassMage's pick, right?
This was his pick.
Yeah,
I'm kind of surprised because this is very...
Pikachu,
notably
right?
Pikachu's best stage. But I don't know, maybe he knows something we don't.
Yeah. Maybe it's comfort. Maybe he knows he has to play on it eventually.
Yeah, and maybe all the other big stages were banned, so he decided to go to this one. Anything is really possible.
Yeah. Who knows what goes inside the mind of a Jigglypuff player.
How am I going to hit this Raz? How am I going to hit this clip? Oh my god.
Yeah, nice grab right there after 2 spot dodges. H4 not ready for it. And that's the problem when you play a little bit more grounded, right? When you play against Jigglypuff.
Right.
You risk getting grabbed.
Nair almost killed an excellent jump out of disadvantage for H4. He's going to come back on, will not be 2-framed. Trying to use the T-Jolt for some extra pressure, but it's going to dissipate before it hits BassMage.
Yeah, soft hit dash attack is such a scary position to be put in. But another
there it
dash
is.
attack. You're just jumping all the time. That's... Man, the hot and cold of playing grounded or not grounded is kind of insane for BassMage right now.
Yeah, and he just won on Pikachu's best stage. This is terrifying. But I think I know why he picked that stage, because he lost on Smashville, which, very small stage.
Right.
Just in terms of the size of it. He probably didn't want to go to a battlefield or a small battlefield or anything where the platforms are condensed. He probably wanted something a little bit more breathing room, which is why he picked Kalos.
Yeah.
But that said, H4 is going to be having his counter pick now. It will be small battlefield. He's got some Donkey Kong Country music playing for us.
Okay. I saw the hover on another character, and I was like, huh?
I was like,
Really?
Bayonetta, and then he went to Falco. I was like, Falco? But no, he's going to be going with the Pikachu again.
Yeah.
Skin switch. He's not going to be playing Pikachu Libre anymore.
Yeah, now it's business. You're playing regular Pikachu.
Hey, man, you had your fun. Now it's time to get some work done.
Yeah, you gotta take off the jacket.
Yeah, but we've been singing the praises of BassMage this whole set. Let's talk about H4, who Esam himself has gone on the record saying that he's the best Pikachu NA other than himself.
Yeah, and it's very much so true. I think there is a meme within PNW, right, where H4 will camp you out if he has to.
Yeah.
And I've definitely seen him like stick to that Thunder Jolt game plan. BassMage very aware of it. I think those memes kind of worked against H4 right here.
To be fair, though, whenever you're playing a character with this good air acceleration, as well as 6 jumps, you really don't need to stay grounded all that often, which is probably why we're not seeing Teejul be a huge factor in this matchup.
Yeah, it definitely does put on a bit of pressure for BassMage, but it's not like BassMage is getting hit by it too often.
Yeah. So right now, H4 is doing a good job staying grounded, waiting for BassMage to try to fall through that center bit of the stage. There's no platforms for BassMage to fall onto there, which is why H4 is able to get a pickup. But
there it is, the wall of pain.
Yup.
And we got it again. It didn't kill the first time, now it did.
Ooh.
But a great punish on that whiff pound, that forward smash, immediate with that answer.
Pound does not get punished too often because the lingering hitbox lasts for such a long time, even after the particle effects of Spear. Showcased in that little interaction, but good on H4 to retreat back while he was at the ledge, wait for the pound to expire, and then go for the F smash, which is disjointed, and we're going to keep him safe.
Right, right. It's either we were either going to see a nair or a fair in that situation. The pound was just perfect for H4 to be able to capitalize on.
So very even game here, Snorlax, with H4 a little bit in the lead. And again, I think it's the fact that he picked a smaller stage this time. He did this well on Smashville and was able to come out on top and win. Whenever BassMage played on bigger stages like Pokemon Stadium 2 or Kalos, he had a little bit of an advantage.
Right, right. And I also do want to see like how both of these players kind of utilize these platforms. We did mention that Smashville is, you got to stay in the center, right? But I feel like in this stage too, like whoever can utilize the platforms the best is probably going to come out on top.
Right. Excellent dash attack there with that low ceiling. That's going to be taking the stock at about 120. So a very strong dash attack in its own right, but again, not that strong. I think a little bit of rage on the part of H4 helped out there. He went for a rest. Hang on, he's got some time to set up. Actually, he's just going to go for the up smash. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Good consistent damage. I respect it.
It's awkward to like combo Jigglypuff, and if you don't have like a Jigglypuff to practice combos on, you're not going to know what your optimal combo is right there, right?
Yeah. I think BassMage is starting to swing from the corner a little bit here because I saw a Sing a second ago while it was not even close to hitting H4.
Yeah. Let's see what BassMage is going to do right here. The pressure. Really, wow, the forward smash really coming out of nowhere, and now the Nair picking up on the quick attack. Man.
Yeah, if the 2-frame doesn't work, just cover the ledge.
Yeah, it sucks as a Pikachu player because you're like, oh man, I could just make it back easy, but
little did you know, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. When someone just wants to put out a hitbox right at the ledge, like you're coming to the ledge, you're gonna get hit.
And you got to have some really quick awareness to make sure that you can actually quick attack to the ledge, or you have to go above it, which Pikachu has the option to do. Again, it's not a great option. That should be it. Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
What a conversion right there. It's so scary to see like Pikachu full hop and just like not do a rising aerial because you already know the Nair is coming, and if it's a little bit too late, you're like, I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah, I get dragged down. I'm going to get up smash or down smash, and then in that case, against Jigglypuff, you do want to go for that down smash. Yeah.
Well, Snorlax, here we are, Game 5 in our first 64 set, or top 32 set.
Right, yeah.
Excuse me. And well, I mean, it is 64. You got Pikachu, you got Jigglypuff.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. This is
original cast members.
This is the game we're playing. Please go to FD or something.
Yeah. You know, matchups like this, I'm always like feel like the most familiar with because again, it's kind of like when you watch
Broadway match.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. You watch Broadway. You know, you watch Finn and the Opera. But you know, when you're scrolling online, you kind of look at original cast Finn and the Opera. You don't look at like what's hot right now. You know. Because it's always the originals that get the job done. Right?
These are the original characters.
They are.
The original Pokemon that been in 64.
Oh, yeah.
Been in Melee, been in Brawl, been in Smash 4.
Been here the whole way.
Yeah, all the way through.
So, a lot riding on this one. Okay, so I believe it was BassMage counterpicking with Tekken.
There it is.
Okay, I respect it.
Yeah, and onto Battlefield, I feel like maybe we're going to see some up airs coming from BassMage. Set up some interesting tech chase situations.
Yeah.
We haven't seen it yet so far.
To be fair, that is a very slow move, and Pikachu is really versatile in moving in the air. So Kitsch will be the song underscoring this Game 5 here at Back in Blood 5, our first top 32 set between H4 and BassMage.
And that's just a testament to like how many strong players there are right here.
Oh, for sure.
There's so many killers. It felt like every pool was a death pool.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I saw some of these pool matches. I saw like Spencer Bestness, aka Send, sit down next to I believe it was. It might have been Ouch in his pool. But, you know, they went to different places, obviously. They're both in Winterside still. But still, I was just like, dang, like, that's the amount of talent we have here.
Yeah. And now, game number 5, BassMage against H4. And you already know the crowd's ready to cheer for H4.
Oh, yeah, the hometown hero representing Back in Blood, the esports team, not just the...
not just the tournament.
Yeah, who Polo also runs, by the way.
Yeah. Okay, nice whip
Wow,
punish on
what
that nair.
Excellent catch. I'm surprised it didn't trade.
Yeah. Even if it did trade, right? It's so much in H4's favor. Another trump attempt. BassMage very aware of the trumps now.
Man, we're talking about uppers, lack of kill power. I think it's showcased perfectly right there. From the top platform at 140, still doesn't kill. A rollout coming in. First we've seen this entire set.
Yeah, actually so good too because you do reset your jumps once you land back onto the stage. BassMage playing from behind right now, but you know, this mid percent is so scary. You can be wall of pained. You can be reset into a very difficult situation.
Or you can be rested.
Yeah, there it is on the platform.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't go for it. H-Box would have gone for it.
No,
oh, wait, jab block. Okay, never mind. Make it a little bit more confirmed.
Nice.
Not going to go for the rest. We'll go for the F smash, which is much safer.
That's so true. If you went for the rest right there, definitely would have died immediately afterwards if we didn't get a start KO.
Yeah, and that's why this matchup is so difficult, man. It's so hard for Pikachu to get a single hit in. Pikachu's really good at making you go closer to the blast zone with their multi-hit aerials off stage.
Right.
Or just getting a cheesy spike with Thunder. But again, against Puff, you really can't do that.
Finally, there we go. All we had to do was die once, so that's no longer stale, right?
Yeah, but taking that first stock is always the hardest one to get rid of. So it's going to be a much more smooth sailing for H4. That said, he did a lot of damage there super early, but BassMage just automatically clutched in and decided to tune up, get his stock.
Yeah. You know what's interesting about this stage is I feel like BassMage is more willing to camp on this stage. We see a lot of reliance on the platforms to just reset the jumps to really find his opening.
He's going to be quick at attacking right through the platform. All right, it's going to push BassMage off stage. Nice air dodge. Really good mix up there to catch the whiffed grab and give himself a little bit of time to reset.
Oh, okay. Little scary to get hit by a rising back air in that position, but H4 definitely comfortable enough to be really throwing out any aerial right now. No longer scared of trading.
Yep, there's that forward throw though. Pikachu not going to be too scared about the angle, but BassMage choosing to go underneath the stage now.
Nice,
Will air dodge
recovery.
Great mix up, and he's still not going to die. Great DI on that dash attack.
Yeah, this is so tense right now for BassMage. BassMage definitely wants to make it back onto the stage.
Oh my gosh.
How many jumps do you have left?
Not many. But then again, going for Pound. That's the second time this set we've seen Pound hard punished by a slightly disjointed tilt or smash attack.
Yeah,
and
that F tilt was amazing. It was perfect.
Angled down, catches him in the right spot, right time. Did not get traded with either.
Yeah. Okay. See how BassMage answers right now. H4 at 100%. Not really lethal, bar a few options, right?
Right. Well, I mean, again, back air might kill from the ledge, but a lot of positioning is going to matter here. And Battlefield, one of the biggest boxes in the game.
Okay, rising there right here. H4 is so happy to get all this extra damage, and BassMage looks like he's been searching for this air for quite a while, finds it, but still not enough to kill.
Man, from the other side of the stage, too. Nair, still not going to kill, even against a light character like Pikachu.
Okay, another dash attack, just going from blast zone to blast zone, still not able to find the kill. BassMage really kind of in a panic situation.
Wow, crowd popped off for that parry, and you know what? I gotta agree, getting yourself into a reset neutral position is really good here. However, H4's hugging the corners a little bit, and he's gonna suffer for the consequences for it.
Yeah, there it is, another quick attack. BassMage has been pretty much scouting it out this whole time, and all BassMage needs to do is get a pound, get a fair, and get his combo started.
Right, he needs to get that damage on the board too, and however, he's got to contend with the fact that H4's got a lot.
Goodness,
double
wait, hold
drill.
on.
Hang on, 25% here, Snorlax.
Okay. So good at moving and weaving in and out of H4's shield.
It's not over. This is so tense. This is rest percent, by the way, folks.
Oh, definitely. Okay, catches with the fair, really trying to catch that double jump. I love the way that H4, whenever he double jumps, knows to not fade into BassMage because he'll be out of a double jump.
The air is so heavy in here. The crowd is lit with anticipation at the moment. They're waiting for their hero. One whiff grab is going to go punish.
The platform?
He's looking for it, but he's not up in the ballpark quick enough.
Yeah, I was...
Parry, dash tag!
No way.
Not going to kill.
Yeah, that was such great reaction on the DI right there for BassMage to just hold away in that situation. Oh my goodness.
Drag down.
No,
Weak
that's not
hit.
it.
Crowd is electric
That's
right now.
it,
Drag
that's
down.
it.
Dash attack.
Wait, what?
That's it.